Good afternoon, people. If you're like me right now, you've been isolated for a while and you look like an asshole and you need to give yourself a little haircut. So I'm gonna give myself a little haircut and I'll teach you guys how to do the same while I do it. So first thing, take a comb and some scissors and some clippers, something that's got an adjustable blade and guards, if you're lucky, things that say like number 2 or maybe even number 1. That's about as short as you'll need to go. Anyway, so take a comb all this stuff on the side forward like that, and just with scissors just kind of cut the extra stuff off the perimeter right there, and then just comb it back down. Comb it out again if you want, but anyway, that's one real quick, real easy method. So do that on both sides. You know, comb it down like that. My hair is not really that bad, but it doesn't take much for me to look like an idiot, so I like to just cut it right there. Anyway, so I'm gonna go up, cut that across, get the spot I just missed, cut that across. All right. So now that's pretty cool. You can do scissor over comb here if you want. That's fancy barber speak. Put your scissor flat against the comb, like that. You know, like no space, just like that. And figure out how to do it in the mirror. It's always difficult. And just kind of, you know, use the comb as your guide, and just kind of get that length away. It's always so hard to do reverse in the mirror. Anyway, if you're lucky enough to have some clippers, throw on a one guard, open up the thing like that, and just kind of go flick it a little bit with your wrist. You know, you don't have to, you know, you can just kind of be cool with it. And then go around your ears. Keep the guard on there unless you know what you're doing and have done this before and don't need it, but keep the guard on there and just kind of go around your ears and comb the hair down again. You could even take the guard off maybe if you're feeling like you got it, but just go around your ears like that. And if your ears are really hairy like mine, which is always a ridiculous drag, you feel like you're 70 years old when you're 40, you can just run the clipper over your ears and you're not gonna mess up your beautiful hair that you just cut. Anyway, it's a little better, you know, you see it's just a little more, I mean, it's still longer than I like, but you know, certain things can wait. But if you want to even take off more, you can just do like a little bit of, you know, use the comb as your guide and just kind of cut over the comb. I know it's so hard to always do that, but you'll get it. And actually that's not bad. I mean, my hair is not too bad, so I'm not going to go crazy, but just like my sideburns were kind of annoying me, and my around my ears, so I'm going to do that a little better. Yeah, spend some time doing it, you know, make sure you get it right. So do that on both sides. But anyway too, and if you're in the bathroom, you can set up a mirror behind you. If you have a towel rack and a long mirror, you can set a mirror up on that, and you can set, you know, the mirror in front of you. And if you have a swinging medicine cabinet, that's really nice. You can get a good angle. But anyway, this stuff here too, you know, you knock out the hair on your neck. I just kind of stretch the skin on my neck, and you know, be careful. The clipper I'm using, if you use a regular clipper, you can definitely put like a big hole in your hair, but you should be able to handle that. It's not rocket science, but be careful, you know, just soft touch. Anyway, probably got some beard trouble too, maybe, so, but you could do that, man. You know how to take care of your beard, or do you? All right, so after you cut this stuff right here, you're definitely gonna have a lot left up in there. And this is obviously where home haircuts get pretty tricky, but there's maybe some basic stuff that you won't mess up too bad, because you can't call me if you need me. Well, you can call and I can Skype you through it, but I can't come fix it. Anyway, so take your comb again, just kind of use it as a guide, as a guard, and comb the stuff up, and you know, I can't really see that right there. Just kind of cut into the bulk of it. I'm using the mirror right here, it's just easier for me. So comb the stuff up that's like sticking straight up and just kind of cut into it. It doesn't have to be too pretty. You know, we're not cutting it too short, so we're just kind of cutting into some of the bulk so that it'll lay flatter and you won't look like Bozo the Clown, which is what I start to look like when the sides and back grow out. Anyway, so that's good enough for me right now. It's not really like super good or bad, but just tired of feeling like there's a basketball on my head, you know. So the back, it's pretty tough doing that yourself, but you know, you can do a couple things. You can just kind of pull it out like that and cut what's over your finger, you know. Obviously be careful, nice to use a comb back there too. Let's do that again, see if we can do that. This is where it's good to have a mirror behind you. I'm not gonna mess with it too much because I don't really care about that spot, and I don't have a mirror behind me. But I'm gonna do the other side now here too. So just gonna comb it all up, and I'm just gonna hack at the long stuff that's coming up through the mirror or through the comb, and that's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough for me. It doesn't have to be like I said, too nice or anything. You just want to get some of the bulk. It's a bummer to not be ambidextrous with this stuff, but here, do that. Find a different angle. Let's find a different angle. And we'll cut some of that stuff off. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do the same. Just gonna cut the hair on my neck. You can just kind of pull it, stretch the skin out, you know, so that you're far away from your actual hair, and just kind of cut what's low. And you can also feel around too. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Anyway, you know what? So then the top, right? It's kind of the same thing, you know. Just comb it straight out. Got people walking by wondering what I'm doing. I'm doing classes. Just cut the long shit like that. Just a little, you know. You don't have to do a lot. We're just trying to get through for the next 3 weeks or whatever, 4 weeks or who knows. But you know, just cut stuff like that. Really, what you want to do is get yourself a very excellent baseball cap and wear the shit out of it. Anyway. We're all gonna be just fine, people. Everyone will weather this storm. Just wash your hands, stay clean.